Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal at In-House Crafter. Well, normally on Fridays I do a floss tube. Well, I didn't quite fill up to it just yet. The left side of my jaw is still, kind of swollen from the abscess tooth and kind of didn't want that on video. At least not yet anyway. So, let me share something with y'all first. I have a little bit of surprise. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to charge the camera at the same time. It's going dead on me. I did a review on this one right here, and I'm debating on when to start it. It is my Christmas pumpkin. Let me bring y'all in a little closer. It is the 14 count by Tapestry Market, and it was the cross stitch that came on a blank canvas. It's, the ones you have to do yourself. Now, sorry about the crinkle. I am debating on going ahead and getting it started to where when I do the actual video, I'll have a starting spot, to do a color that I may want to do, or just start it the old-fashioned way, choose a color and just go at it. But I ain't made my mind up yet, but a little something to look forward to in the near future. I haven't worked on the 7 Swans of Swimming and everything. I hadn't felt good this week, so we'll be stitching on that tomorrow for sure. And today's stitch along is going to be on the Autumn Lantern. I thought, why not bring this one back out? It's still autumn, it's still fall, and I thought, why not? And it is also a 14 count Joy Sunday kit. And the color that I'm using today are going to be down here in the yellow. I done got it started, but we're working the yellow stitches today. And I want to say it's 3743 without having to bring the stitch guide out. But it's color 35, 3743. If y'all see the camera shake anytime during this, Moo is on the table here. And yeah, you really can't tell I've done much on this until I flip it over. You back it. And then you can see where I have stitched. These colors blend in with the stamp part. I mean, it's really sometimes even I have to look up close just to look at this. I mean, it's going to be beautiful when it's done, but they've almost color matched the threads to the canvas. But yeah, it's going to look pretty when it's done and everything, but you really have to look really close on it. Shoot, we was in Walmart today and another grocery store, actually 2 other grocery stores, and I tell you what, it was so busy in there. Everybody getting their Thanksgiving meal. I'm like, you know what? It's a little too much for me. It was like wall to wall. Could not do it. You basically had to park your buggy and leave it with your spouse and go down the aisle to get what you needed. That's how extreme busy it was today. And I even tried going during the hours that ain't so busy. Shoot, they had that time busy too. Because Walmart has a censor time where they don't play no music. It's nice and quiet for those that don't like, the music and, has sensitivity issues. So, yeah, it was busy during that time too. It was horrible. Very horrible. But I'm guessing everybody's trying to get that rush going. So, don't get me wrong, I like holiday times like this, but shoo, I hate shopping during those times. Of course, my husband is going to crock pot barbecue tomorrow, and it's going to be delicious. We've decided not to go out anywhere tomorrow, even though we could go out and get stuff. We just decided, hey, we got everything we need for the weekend, you know, so let's not go out in this mess. This is a very, very light purple. This 14 count canvas is still a little stiff in certain areas. I haven't yet decided on a theme for December. I know what I want for January and everything. Thank God it's set. But I was wanting a theme for December. And of course everybody's going to think Christmas stuff. Well, yeah. But I would like to have a theme. I don't know if I want to base it on a certain color, because January I'm wanting to do blue. Don't know why, but I want blue for January. So I got a bunch of blue cross stitch stuff and Tapestry Market to do in January. And of course for the Christmas one, I've got that one that I want to start. I have a few just cross stitch projects. I don't really have a whole lot of Tapestry Market projects except for the one that I just showed you now that I'll be starting. And I may start it after Thanksgiving or whatnot. Don't know. You can barely see these stitches. They blend in pretty good. I chose this color tonight because it's just a little bit more simpler to see. I'd have done this color over here, but I don't know. For some reason, my eyes were playing tricks on me, and I was like, you know what? I can't see the symbols because they got two different green symbols running there, and I was like, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not playing figure out symbols by looking at the chart every time I turn around. So I went with this. This was more my mood, my speed, and I guess just my pleasure for tonight. Surprisingly, I got both cats in here and they're behaving. Very good. I don't always get that. I usually have to put one cat in the other bedroom, which is usually Moo Moo. She likes her peace and quiet. She can't deal with him being so active. But yeah, she's sitting here on the table and he's on a bed taking the nap. Before long, I'll end up putting her in the bedroom. Just because I know she'll want to have her own little hidey space. I had to ban them from the bedroom closet. Because one, she actually behaves. But him, he likes to destroy. God knows, he's like a dog living in a cat's body. My dresses. I have one certain summer dress in there, in the closet, and he attacks it every time. And I don't want no holes picked in it. And he grabs it, and I tell you what, it feels like he's trying to jerk it off the hanger and pull it out of the closet. Moo Moo will just find a place in there, roost down, you know, and then hair up everything because she's a long-haired cat. So for once, they're behaving. My husband gone to feeling sorry for Moo Moo, and he'll open the closet in the other bedroom because he has a few things in there that he has stored, clothes-wise. Certain things, you know, that, you know, he just wants in there. And he let her in there, and he's like, I'm probably going to regret that. And I'm like, yeah, you will. You'll learn. And he did. His sweatshirts and hoodies have kitty hair on it now, which I think is funny. Because, like I said, I warned him. But he felt sorry for her because I kicked her out of my closet. Moo Moo, what are you doing? You're shaking the table, boo. Easy, girly. Here. Let's set you right there, girl. Well, you got a scratch you can't itch, or itch you can't scratch. Well, got her off the table. She was shaking it up just a tad bit more than I liked. Now she's gonna sit on the other side of me. This time of the year dries her skin out. It makes her ears, I don't know, dry, itchy, I don't know, irritating. They're not dirty or anything, so I don't know. Don't know what's up with that. Do know the dog's got some dry skin. Oh my gosh. Whole butt end back right there at her tail is dry, scabby skin. My light went out. Sorry about that, y'all. It said it was getting too warm. The light in the bedroom here ain't the best. That's why I turned it on from the camera so that I can see the stitch. I may have to try another way to lighten up these things. Well, we've almost did this entire section right here. I've never got one done that big in a single sitting. At least not this fast. Thought I'd grab this time to stitch, that way y'all won't hear my son when he gets on his computer later chatting with some of his friends. Oh, there it comes back on. This thing can't make up its mind what it's doing. That way it won't be so loud on y'all. Because I've heard some of the things come out of his mouth when I'm filming. So, of course, he doesn't know when I film, or else he said he wouldn't be so loud, but I'm not going to ask him not to. I mean, I think it's official tomorrow. My husband wants me to put the tree up, or at least fluff it, so that way Butler can get used to the idea of being told to stay out of the tree, or something of that nature. We're going to see how that goes tomorrow. Maybe. I may still wait and put the tree up next week. I ain't made my mind up. Well, everyone, I think I'll call it on that one. Or, I don't know. I might save for tonight's video. Anyway. Find me a good stopping spot here. I think I'll do this stitch and then pull it through on the other one so it'll know what color it is. Alrighty. Well, that's about all for tonight. That does look quite good right there. It does kind of fill it out pretty good. And this color right here is the circles right through there. So, yeah. I do believe it's going to turn out good. Alright, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of when my next video comes out. You can also find me on Instagram and Etsy. And well, until next time, happy stitching.